Hi guys, so since 2013 has finished, I thought I would share with you my beauty favourites of 2013. I've chosen 13 because why not? So I've put them all inside this little box. I'm going to have 13 other beauty bits that aren't makeup as well. And because my battery is really low on my camera and I'm probably going to run out, I'm probably going to get started. So the spot for the top foundation was a pretty tricky one. I had a few in the running, but I thought that it was only fair that I choose Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation because I've basically not used very much else, like as consistent as I have used this. There's one more that I probably could have put in here, but it breaks me out, and this one doesn't. I have this in two shades. I have 57 and 52 because I like to mix them, but they work beautifully. I wore them all summer long, took them on holiday with me, I've worn them through the winter, and they're just an excellent foundation for a ridiculously good price as well, which is great. Carry on with the base. I've kind of been trying to use a few different drugstore concealers because we all know that there's some amazing high-end ones, but drugstore ones are a little bit harder to find. I'm not a massive fan of Collection 2000 just because for me it's a little bit drying. I've liked the Rimmel Wake Me Up. I think it's the Wake Me Up one, but as you can see all the writing has rubbed off. We can just about tell it's a Rimmel one. But this has been pretty good. I used this in the summer as well. This is my second one, and it was a good concealer for under my eyes. At the moment this is a bit pale for my skin, but otherwise it's quite nice on the spot as well because it's not as drying as the Collection 2000. Might not be as heavy coverage, but I don't really mind that. I think that sometimes ones with heavier coverage are a little bit more drying, and that's not what I want at all. I've been loving the Professional by Benefit. I just feel that my foundation applies a little bit better on top of it. I don't necessarily think it extends the longevity of my makeup that much better or anything like that. It just looks nicer, and that's kind of what I want anyway. I've got a few of these on the go, and once again, went on holiday with me. They're oil free, they're lightweight, and it is an excellent primer. I've tried a few other ones, but I've always come back to this one. The other thing that everyone has kind of loved all their life, and I've just recently discovered, is the Chanel Bronze Universal. I discovered this maybe in about June, and as you can see I've used quite a lot of it. I've taken it on holiday with me and I've used it through the summer, through the winter, and I love it. I kind of use it, it's a little bit orange, but when I've got a bit of tan on it works perfectly. I've got it on today. I've kind of used it a little bit more as a contour, but I do think it's a great product, and I don't usually hit pan very often. It definitely shows a well-loved product, and I'll definitely repurchase it as well. Carrying on with another product I've hit pan on is the Wild About Beauty. This is like a multi-purpose product. I use it on my cheeks, and it's in the colour Lin, and it's a beautiful cream product, and it adds it's quite, I wouldn't say it's highly pigmented or anything like that, but it just adds a beautiful sheeny glossy cheek, and that's my brother sneezing, and I love it. I don't need a highlight or anything like that with it. It just leaves my skin looking really dewy, so I particularly like it in summer or when I've got quite a matte foundation on and I just need something to lift my cheeks a little bit. This works beautifully, and unlike powder you can't really see it on the skin or anything like that. I apply it with my fingers, so I don't even need a brush, so it's super easy, stays in my handbag, and I'm really surprised about how much I like this. I didn't think I'd love it anywhere near as much as I do. This is kind of like a lifetime favourite, but the Sleek Contour Kit is amazing. I've got a few of these on the go. I definitely need a new one. As you can see, I hate the highlighter anyway. It's not fine enough, but the contour is amazing, and I've hit pan on like 4 of these, and they are really, really good, really affordable, and they are kind of the perfect contour as far as I'm concerned. Although my kind of resolution is to find another contour I like as much as this, or possibly more, because I haven't really tried very much since finding this. Onto eyes. Of course, just like everyone else, I've been loving the Naked 1 palette. I don't have the Naked 2, I just recently got the Naked 3, but throughout the last year this is what I've been using, and I actually don't think I've made that much of a dent in it, because maybe I'm not necessarily a massive eyeshadow person, but this is like the perfect travel palette, and the perfect kind of, if I had to choose one palette to choose, it would probably be this one. I have been loving Half Baked, but this is what I've got on my eyes today. It's Half Baked, Smog and Buck, and Buck is an amazing colour actually, and definitely worth investing in for 2014. Not necessarily this one, but one of the Naked palettes. Amazing. A standalone eyeshadow, and it's kind of my go-to all over the lid shadow, would be the MAC Wood Winked. This is just perfect all over the lid with just like a ton of mascara, and it looks like you've really made an effort. I kind of feel like because it's got like a slight sheen to it, it kind of looks like you've gone and put like a crease colour in and stuff like that. It looks beautiful by itself, but I also quite like it with a slightly darker colour through the crease and then like all blended out. It's just a beautiful, beautiful colour. The last little eyeshadow I've kind of been loving is this pigment from Illamasqua. It'd been in my collection for a little while and I'd kind of never really got into it. I found it one week and packed it to take away with me somewhere, and I fell in love. It is called the Pure Pigment in Tingle, and it is a frosty white colour. It makes such a mess. It is like, I don't know if you can see this, it's a frosty white. Like, it's a perfect extreme highlight under the brow bone in the inner corner. I haven't really used it on my cheeks because I kind of feel like it would look really unnatural because it is so extreme, but I've used it on my Cupid's bow and you can kind of blend it in with something else. Mascara wise, I rediscovered YSL. These are ridiculously priced for a mascara at least. I kind of feel like for makeup they're not that expensive, but for a mascara they are because they dry out quite quickly. I firstly discovered the Volume Effect, I think this is the original one, which is great, and then I tried out the Shocking one. This one is still my favourite, but the Shocking is pretty amazing too. That's what I've got on today, and they're just really black, really volumizing, slightly lengthening, but for me it's all about the volume anyway, and I just really, really like them. At first they are a little bit too wet. After a week or two they're amazing. Eyeliner, another old favourite, is the L'Oreal Super Liner Black Lacquer. I kind of get eyeliners transfer on me. This one doesn't transfer too much. The brush is perfect and easy to apply. And it's just my favourite. It's just super duper black. It is slightly glossy, which I know not everyone likes, but for me I don't mind that at all. So definitely a favourite. Lips wise, another old favourite. Sorry guys, it's kind of inevitable that I'm going to use some products year after year, because when you've got a favourite, like when you've got a good one, why change it? You can tell this is well loved. It is ridiculous. It is definitely melted. I have two that look exactly like this. I need to buy like a new one. And that's MAC Patisserie, which is a luster. It's actually what I've got on my lips right now. I'll reapply. And I just think it's perfect. It's a bit melted. A bit. Perfect like pink, but quite nude, but not too nude. I just love this. And it's slightly glossy as well, which is great. The product that I somehow fell in love with. I'm not a gloss person at all, but this is a game changer and you will love gloss once you try these. And that's the L'Oreal Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. I have two here, but I don't have my favourite colour. This is number 5, this is number 4. Actually, number 5 is probably my favourite of all time. Number 7 is a close second, and it's what I've been using in the winter. But they are so good. Like, they're so easy to apply, they're not sticky. The only thing I kind of have to mention is that I don't really like the applicator. I kind of think that's what does make it amazing, and that's what like makes it apply really nicely, but I don't think it's that hygienic, and in the past I've had to throw one away because it kind of went off. You know, it didn't go off because what happened was I took this part off and inside the product was perfect, but this part it just got grubby. Like, it was not nice. But they are pretty affordable and amazing. If you kind of like the idea of gloss but haven't found a perfect gloss, this is definitely the one to go for. And that's my top 13 of 2013 makeup products. I'll definitely be doing a little hair care, skincare and a few other bits here and there sometime over the next week or so. I will be doing a Manicure Monday with my 13 favourite nail polishes on my blog this Monday as well. And I hope you all had an amazing new year, and I will leave all the info below and all the links to my social media as well, so I'll see you all soon, and hopefully you'll join me and subscribe throughout 2014. Bye! Since 2004, oh, that's a lie. Oh, wait. That might be an unlucky number, but hey ho. Unlucky for some and all. Ooh, let's fall off. And also I might do like a 13 honourable mentions. I kind of feel that sometimes if the hair recovery or the Carrying on with the face, I'll move on to Chanel Soleil de Tan. Hold on. Number second is a close second.